Hi everyone, so today I have a contest entry for SweetCupcakeSprinkles, and I just want to start off by saying congrats on all your subscribers. I know you've gained more subscribers since you uploaded the contest video, so congrats, you totally deserve them. You're very talented, and I hoped to see a lot more charm updates and tutorials from you, and if you heard that, that was me smacking my hand against a drawer. Anyway, let's just get started. So first I have this waffle ring, and it's really realistic. And just so you know, everything you're going to see, like the plates and the bowls and everything, are going to be made out of polymer clay, but if anything's not made out of polymer clay, I'll let you know. Such as these strawberry canes, these were purchased online. And I have a fruit platter, and this is a honeydew. It's a honeydew. And that is what it looks like. And here I have another one, and this one is a cantaloupe, I think. Anyway, here are the seeds. As you can see, they're very tiny compared to my hand. And again, a knife and the slices. And I have some cakes. So here is this blueberry cake that I really like, and there are going to be a few cakes in this contest entry. They're all different designs. So here's this one. And again, the strawberry slices were not made by me. And here is this cake. It's like a pudding shape almost, and it is this like blueberry cake. And here's a cake slice. It's like an Easter themed cake, and I really like the texture on this. And that's what it looks like with the rose on top. And here's this one, which is a Neapolitan cake. Again, it's very detailed. And I have some bentos. So you've seen this in my previous charm update. It's a little piggy. This little girl, which took forever to make. I'm trying to see if I can move my lamp. And she has really tiny details on her. And one of my personal favorites is this Angry Birds character. I personally don't play or enjoy Angry Birds, but I really like how it turned out. And here's some dim sum. And I also made the little container by myself, or out of polymer clay. And here is like a little pastry, and on the bottom just a little tissue. And I hand painted the word, I don't know what it means, but I hand painted it. And there's 3 of them in here. And this one kind of smudged a little bit because I was just planning to keep it on the bottom anyway, and I didn't want to make it too detailed. And this is what the inside looks like. And here is a watermelon, and it has a slice that comes out. And I don't know if you can tell very well, but there's like some lines on the skin to show like contrast. And that is what it looks like. Here's this, which is one of my personal favorites from this batch. Some of these miniatures were inspired by Instagram users, and I'll put their names in the description box. So here's some macarons. They're very tiny and detailed. And some donuts. I don't know if you tell on the side. I made like little indents. And a teapot. It's also a teacup, and I did not make the lemon slice inside. And it's on this like plate or platter. It has some cloth on it. Here is a lobster dish, and again, did not make the lemon slices, but I made everything else, including the plate. And that is what it looks like. Here's some more fruit. This is papaya. Crud. And I made the seeds out of polymer clay, and there are 2 halves, and they just fit in this container, also made with polymer clay. Again, nice. Butterfingers. Here's this cookie. It's from Wreck-It Ralph, and I never watched the movie. I think it's the movie, but this was inspired by Sappy Loves, and here's the texturing and the shading on the back. I really like that one. Here is an American, I think, breakfast plate, and some bacon, some eggs, some tomatoes, and I did make the canes for these, some eggs, I feel like I said eggs already, and some beans. And here is a little pudding, and again, everything made with polymer clay. There's texture on the bottom right there, and the fruit look like this. Here is a meat kebab, like kind of platter or dish, and it has like some vegetables and stuff on the side, and some sesame or crushed nuts on top with barbecue sauce. This one is one of the tiniest and most detailed things I've ever made. It's not focusing. But it is a Totoro tart, and it's like the size of my thumbnail. And this is inspired by Quiet Sweet World. It has texturing shaded on the back as well. Here's another watermelon. This video is a mess, but this is what it looks like. It has some fruit inside. Here is some like little matcha flavored cakes with, again, crushed nuts on top. And I really like the way it looks. And second to last, I have this, which is like a platter of oysters, and this is inspired by Sugar Charm Shop. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's some ice that I did not make. These are just little pieces for flower decoration. And lastly, if you have like, if you're really uncomfortable around blood, I suggest you turn around for the next like 20 seconds of the video. But it's not nothing too disgusting, it's just a little blood. So it is this fish being cut on a plate, and yes, I did make the blood on made the blood myself, and the knife, and you can't see the fish that well, but it has some blue and some yellow and some silver on it, as well as some black and gray, and that's what it looks like. There's like blood coming out at the bottom, and this is probably the most realistic thing out of everything in here. Let me know if you disagree, but this was my contest entry for Sweet